everybody. Welcome back. My name is Savannah of Sewlivi Dyes Yarn. I have a website. I dye yarn. I'm hoping to get that, I'm not doing a lot with it right now. This is what's left in stock currently. We have the Lore Olympus mini set. We have the Witchy collection, and then some others that have been dyed in the past. Anyways, I'm hoping to bring more in the next coming months to the website, so go ahead and keep an eye out for that. If you'd like to sign up for my newsletter, in the description below, there's a link to my website. To sign up for my newsletter, you just have to go to the website, sewlividyesyarn.com, and scroll to the bottom and then just input your email, and you'll get newsletters from me occasionally. It's not very often, but just in case there's a sale or something new comes to the shop, that's usually how I announce it. Or on my Instagram, Sewlivi_dyes_yarn. But all the links are down below in the description. You can find it easily that way. What else? It is currently 8:21 in the morning on March 14th. Today is my son's birthday. He is a pie baby. He's a pie baby. He is funny. He does not want a cake this time. He's 7 years old now. He does not want a cake. What else? We're not really having a party for him. Parties do stress me out a bit. So, and it's really hard when it's required that if you're going to send an invitation to a couple kids, and you can't just do a couple kids in class. You actually have to give an invitation to everybody in the class. It's one of the rules. So, that stresses me out because I don't need 20 plus children, running around. Plus, doing parties outside your home, they're very expensive. And usually it's, you can only have 10 to 12 kids anyway. So I'm just like, see, it's just easier for me to not do parties. And my kids are okay with that. We try to still make them feel special. Yesterday, we let my son choose whatever he wanted to do. So we ended up going to Target. We got Starbucks and we went to the mall. And then we had Freddy's for dinner. So that's all the things he picked. He's a funny little dude. What else? Yeah, so that's about it. He will, my husband's going to bring him lunch at school today. So he doesn't know that yet. So it's a surprise. That'll be fun. And his presents, he'll just open presents when he gets home after school. So I just wrapped them right before I started filming this because I'm really bad at preparing things. Like, I used to be really good. Like, my kids' first birthdays were huge. Like, I went all out. I think all the way up until their third or fourth birthdays, I kind of did that. And then I just don't want to anymore. Now that they're in school, it's like I don't want to anymore. Okay. Oh, excuse me. If you are new to this channel, this channel is all about my knitting and crafting adventures. I knit, I spin, and those are predominantly all that I do. But I used to crochet a lot. I used to cross stitch a lot. So if you go back to like old videos of mine, it's mainly cross stitch stuff. What else? I sew sometimes. Like, I need to sew myself a new bag. My the bag that I wear, like, purse wise, it's falling apart, and so I need to make a new one. It's just sewing is cutting the fabric, and it's a lot. So I need to like work myself up to doing that. I need to get the motivation for that. So hopefully soon, because I really do need a new bag. Okay, so I'm just looking around to see what else there is to talk about real quick before I jump into this, but I don't think there is. So we are going to go ahead and, oh my gosh, start with the, I actually have a finish, guys. I have a finish, a whip, a little bit of haul, and then a big thing. Okay, so my finish. I did not bring over my sock blockers, but that's okay. Don't really need them. I finished my Curio Socks. Like, so that's how it was in the cake. I was really hoping that more of these colors would have pulled in, like it wouldn't have been so much orange. Like, I think I have enough yarn. I did bring it down. So this yarn I should start with is my own hand spun. So that's what the colored is anyways. The white is just a bare sock yarn, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And then the colored bit is a hand spun. The hand spun is from Nest Fibers. It was part of the Advent box that I got back in December. And I had spun it then. I know I talked about it, I believe, in my last video. I think I said it was Polworth. But what's funny is when I was looking through my pictures on my phone, this one was actually a Rambouillet. Okay, so I believe I said that this was a Polworth last week when I was talking about it. I was wrong. It's actually a Rambouillet. You probably can't read that. Rambouillet. It's about sport weight. So yeah, that's funny. I talk about how I don't like spinning Rambouillet, but it does make a nice yarn. So this is a Rambouillet. This is what I have left. As you can see, after the orange, it transitions back into a tiny bit of the green and then back into purple, back into greenish again, and then this brown. It would be nice if, I don't know how much orange is here, and if I had the desire, it would be nice to knit. I wonder, what am I trying to say? I'm sorry. Words are difficult today. I wonder if I have enough to make 2 more socks out of this. I don't know exactly how much I used, obviously. I can't just weigh it because the white yarn will, obviously, but like make 2 more, and then I'd have, like, I could wear whichever ones match better, or not that it bothers me. I don't mind wearing mismatched socks at all. I mean, they're the same sock design, so they're fine, but I don't mind. Like, I wouldn't match 2 different sock patterns, but the colors, I don't mind. But I'm wondering, I don't know if I have the desire to actually knit another set right now, but I do have, it feels pretty substantial. Like there might be enough here. I just don't know if there's enough orange to make it look like it goes with this one. I don't know. But yes, this is the Curio Socks by Andrea Mowry. Drea Renee Knits. This was part of my whip go. That's why I started them, and I finished them. I think it was 7 days. I don't know. I haven't updated my spreadsheet yet, so I'm not sure. These are really comfortable, really soft. I think I'm going to wear them to work today because it is a little bit on the chillier side. The wind is blowing pretty hard, and it says it's only 28 degrees, so it's pretty cold. But I do want to see how these, how well these wear, I guess the word would be, since it is a hand spun. What else did I want to, so they fit really well. I followed the pattern exactly. So they're toe up. I used a 1.5 needle because that's what it's called for, until you get to the cuff, and then you knit that with a US 1. The heels are afterthought heels, and you put waste yarn in for it. Normally I wouldn't, but because these are hand spun and I wouldn't want to really cut in, I don't think, I followed the directions and put in waste yarn for these, which made it really nice. And then for the heel, normally when I do an afterthought heel, I just go straight into the decreases. Well, the pattern said not to go directly into decreases, and I feel like they fit way better, but I do need to give it some time. So I'm going to lift my foot These are Afterthought heel right here. You can see how shallow it is. This one's just a bit deeper. Maybe I should try it on the other foot so I can show you. Since I don't have my sock blockers, they're on the wall. See? They are just a bit deeper. I mean, granted, these have been worn a lot. Worn and washed quite a bit. But I think I should do that. Do a couple rounds of knitting first before I go into the decreases. I think that might be a better plan for me, but these fit wonderfully. See? Oh, they're so pretty. Boop, boop, boop. Sorry, guys. Anyways, so I got that finished. I need to go mark that off my Whip Go board. The only other thing I worked on this week was my other Whip Go project. That is the Sev. Oh, that's the pattern for the socks. Sev by Isabel Kramer. It's pretty much the only other thing I've worked on because I need to get 7 days done this month. Again, I need to update my spreadsheet to see how many days. I don't think I've hit 7 yet. Maybe 6. Maybe. So here's where I'm at. This is where I was last Monday. So I got another 2.5 inches. 2 inches maybe since last time. So I've put in a total of that much. What's that, like 6, 7 inches? So I had it barely connected. So I put in all that, which isn't bad at all. Yarn is Lion Brand's Touch of Alpaca in the Dusty Blue colorway. I think maybe what I'm going to do is calculate how many rounds equals an inch, and then maybe see how many inches I have left to do, and then determine how many rounds I need to do a day, or how many days it would take me to finish this if I did an inch a day. I'll maybe do some calculation. I know Nitty Natty, Natalie, she likes to do that sometimes. Not just an inch, but she will figure out how many, if she wants to get it done by a certain date, she will measure how much she has left, measure how much it takes to do a certain thing, and then she will calculate that all to be like, okay, I need to do this many rows every day to get to this day, kind of thing. I don't really have an end goal for this. I mean, I could make the end of March and see. Then this will be finished. One less whip on the needles. But it's something for me to think about at a later time. Oh, my favorite pencils in here. I need to get more pencils and like put them in every bag or something. I don't know. So that's all that I've been working on. I have been spinning as well. I finished a spin. I have not done any of the stats yet. I don't even remember what this is. Oh, I remember what this is. Okay, I haven't done any of the stats yet because I'm supposed to be getting my yarn counter today in the mail, hopefully. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But I can tell you what the fiber is and who this is from. So I spun this up. It's not perfect by any means. I had some really hard time. I have a hard time with getting my bobbins pretty even when I spin my singles. So one bobbin had quite a bit left over on one of them. So what I do is I take it off, wrap it around my hand, and pull from the inside and the outside at the same time. But I don't have as best control when it's like that, because the outside likes to pull more than the inside. So I don't have as great as tension. So I do get things like that. Maybe what I need to do, I don't know what I need to do. I just know that it's not as great for me plying when things like that happens. But other than that, this is from Wound Up Fibers. The colorway was called Flight. It's a Polworth, organic Polworth. It's really, really pretty. Nice and soft. Again, I don't know any of the stats yet because I'm just going to wait until my yarn counter gets here so that I can test that out on this and see how much yardage I have. My guess, I'm going to guess this is a DK. Like, if I had to average it out between the thick and thin spots, it's going to be a DK, which is fine. It's really pretty. I am already spinning my next project. I did go ahead and start spinning the my Curio that I got, the sweaters quantity. I have a pound and a quarter of it. So it's a lot. But it's actually spinning up really fast. So I separated it. I took out 1 ounce pieces. So I took out 4 1 ounce pieces because I was like 4 ounces usually makes a full skein. So I took out 4 ounces and I split them into 1 ounce bits. And then each 1 ounce I split in half. And so I was going to spin 4 of those together and then on another bobbin the last 4. And then I can ply them together. That Curio is very... It's definitely, I can understand why people recommend it as a beginner spinner. I don't know if I'd recommend it because it's very like, it feels like it's just going to fall apart. It's so soft. It feels like it's going to fall apart. I actually got fluff all over. Fluff was everywhere because the fibers were just floating around as I was spinning because they don't stick together very well. But it spins incredibly fast. Like I had 1 bobbin finished maybe in an hour and a half. It was really fast. So yeah, that might be going a little bit quicker than I expected, but hopefully it won't be terrible. But that's spinning. That's upstairs on my wheel right now. I didn't want to bring it downstairs or anything like that. Okay, haul, and then the big thing, and that's it, because I'm going to make this video pretty quick today. So I got this. Isn't this cute? This is a jelly purse. I guess that's what it kind of says on the bottom. I got this from Knits and Knots. They are in Lake Tahoe, a yarn store in Lake Tahoe. I follow them on Instagram so I could see all the cute things. They posted a picture of this a while back. I'm like, that is super cute. How cute would this be to be a little project bag that you can just put your yarn and your project in and you can see it? Like, how cute is this? My daughter loves it. She wants this. I'm just like, oh, so 90s. I love it. Lastly, I'm going to turn you real quick. I got my knitting machine. My sock knitting machine. I did a little unboxing video when I got this on Saturday. So I think I'm going to go ahead and insert that here. Hi guys. Here is my sock knitting machine by Dean and Bean. Gonna go ahead and unbox it. Yeah. So I ordered this on October 6th, my birthday, and it finally came today, which is March 12th. March 12th. It has been a long time coming, and I'm super excited about this. Oh my goodness. Now I'm hoping the learning curve is not too difficult, that's for sure. It's not broken in any spots, because some people's came broken. I chose this beautiful green color. It was really hard to actually choose a color because there's so many good ones. But I chose this one. And it's really pretty. Really pretty. Okay, so we're just going to set this to the side for a minute. I also got a second cylinder so that I can make 2 different size socks. Oh my gosh. So I chose a blue one. For, oh, it's this one. Nice. It's the 72 and then the regular. What's this one? Let's see here. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, it's in there. I believe I got the 60, maybe I got the 64 just in white. I think I might be ordering the 60 at some point, and so maybe I'll get the pink one but different sizes mean different size socks, of course. Oh, it's all 3D printed as well. And I also got cones and the little attachment that you can put, I think you can put this on like a drill, like a electric drill. So you can just put this in here. Let's see here. Well, you know what? Let's just keep going. There's all the, oh, for a second. Yay, it came with a clamp. I was very nervous. I also think I need to get a heel hook. I don't think it came with one. I kind of wish I would have put the heel hook. The heel hooks are kind of expensive. Hold on, honey. Let's get this out of the way. That's going to go up there now. You can put all the trash in there if you want. Okay, let's get this back going. We'll talk about this stuff as we go. Hey, there's more trash, honey bunny. So you can put it right here. My daughter's helping me out. She was very excited to see my machine too. So let's see here. Got our little handle. Yeah, that's screwed in, so I can't take it out. So I think I ordered the 64, but I might possibly need to get the 60 as well. We'll have to see. We will have to see when I start doing this, because I heard that what's it called? You might, like, I knit my socks 64 stitches. I heard that this is a little bit different, that I might need to try it out. I'm not entirely sure. We will find out. There's a whole bunch of videos on the Dean and Bean website that is supposed to help with, oh, go ahead, Cricket. Slowly, honey. That's supposed to help with setup and all that stuff. So if you are interested, I definitely recommend going on their website and checking everything out.
I can't really make socks. You just knit the toe, the heel, and the
but
cuff,
like I said,
I just spin it.
Alright, so this is the machine as is, which is really nice. So these are still pretty expensive, but they're a lot cheaper than the Erlbacher sock knitting machines, which are, I think, fully metal. But they do not come with like something like this. This is really nice.
Wait, can I see?
No, honey bun. I got, let's see here. So again, I got a second cylinder. I'll probably end up ordering a third one. And then these are the sock machine accessories, which includes the yarn mask and dowel, 3 sets of table clamps, 1 cable ring, 1 screwdriver, 3 wrench tools, set of 4 ravel cords, split rings, stitch markers, and needles. So I still have to put a lot of this together, which I'm going to have to learn what the heck I am doing. This piece, I'm pretty sure goes right here, and then this. Oh,
what is that?
This is to feed the yarn through somehow. I mean, it'll go together. I'll be watching some videos. I don't know if that's exactly how it goes, but thankfully it's not stuck. What is this? Is this a cast-on bonnet? This tube of knitting we've included is to help you cast on before you knit a setup bonnet. Okay, cool. So the QR code will take me to an instructional video, or I can just go to their YouTube channel, which is the Dean and Bean Sock Machines YouTube channel, and then casting on without a setup bonnet. So here is kind of what the machine does. It'll just knit a tube like this. Alright, just be careful with the edges, because there's loose stitches. That's nice.
Like, oh, you can like just
Yeah.
knit like a handcuff.
Yep, so I'm just going to wrap this back up and put it back in so it's safe. got our table clamps. So these clamps right here, which are really nice, all 3D printed as well. There are slots. Oops. Is there one? Yep. See, I believe these just go right in here, and then you can clamp this to a table, or wherever you're going to be working. So that's nice. There's one there, and then there's a third one. So I'm wondering if you just clamp it to one of these sides over here. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Okay. Clamps, the yarn mast. This is the yarn mast, and what is it called? Yarn mast and dowel. Whew, I got the heater on over here so I'd stay warm. Okay, let's see. We've got a cute little Dean and Bean sock machine screwdriver. Cute, that's nice. So look, these are what these cups are for, to hold all your tools, which is super awesome. Oh, some stitch markers. Little light bulb stitch markers. Yeah, can you not take it all the way out? There's no need to do that, honey. Stitch markers. These ravel cords that I am unsure what they are for, but it looks like I got 4 bobbins of them. I'm not sure what they're for, but ravel cords. And they're the same color as my machine. What else do we have here? I'm not sure what these are. What is this? 3 wrench tools? No. Okay, so I have something like this. I'm not sure what it is. And then 2 of these guys. Oh, I guess these are the... Oh, these would be the wrench tools, because look, they look like little wrenches. So 3 different sizes. I'm not sure what they're for, but...
8 new things.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're for, but these are nice. These are super nice to have, obviously. I have... What is this? I'm not sure what this is. It's just a little tool. Here's the split rings, and there's 75 of them. Again, I have to watch these videos and learn what I need to do with everything. And then there's this little, what is this, the cable ring? It's a cable cuff. I know that you put this on the bottom of your tube, so that you can stick your setup bonnet. You put this at the bottom of your setup bonnet to clamp it shut, and then you can put your soft weight in it, and then it weighs down through here. I was a little worried that I had forgotten to order one of these, but thankfully they included one. Again, I think I do need to order, when I order the next cylinder, maybe I will also get the heel hooks, because I've been seeing a lot of people make their heels and their toes right here on the machine, so I wish I would have gotten one of those. And the compound needles, these are the needles that will actually grab and hold the yarn. So I have to set them up myself in the cylinders. These are what we were waiting on the longest from the manufacturer. But yeah, the needles, there's a ton of them. More. I don't know how many I got, but there's a ton. So that's something I have to set up. Oh. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. Tomorrow is going to be a very busy day. I can't put this all back in. And then lastly is the thank you card. As a token of our appreciation, we included a free crescent tool for lifting needles. Oh, that's what that's for. This. So I guess you can put it along here where your needles will be, and you can just lift a bunch of them up at the same time. That's really nice. And then there is a crank along. Crank in 2022. It's going to happen in Kansas City, Missouri. That's cool. So there's an actual in-person thing. I won't be able to go, but that's okay. I know they do Zoom ones all the time too. So yeah, this is everything in the box. Again, this was a set. Oh, I forgot to show this one actually. Sorry. The yarn wipes. I'm not sure I'm gonna need these, but I thought I'd order them just in case. Okay, so this is pretty weighty. It'll go... You wind your yarn, like your skein of yarn, you can wind it on here. Like you would put this in here on a drill, and that way you can spin it easily. You'd wind your yarn onto one of these so that you can put it... you can take this out. You put it off to this behind here so the yarn can be pulled up through the yarn mast and down into the sock. But I've been seeing a lot of people just put their yarns in normal cakes, and that might work too. But just in case, I did buy this in case I wanted to use this this method. So I got 5 cones plus the little adapter. Majiggy. Yep. And they go in this bag when you're done. Okay. And so yeah, really, I'm gonna mess with. Obviously, I'm gonna learn on what I have now, and then hopefully order that heel hook thingamabob relatively quick. But I love it. I'm so glad that it's here. I'm feeling intimidated already because I know everything has a learning curve. I have to remind myself that all the time. Everything has a learning curve. If only I could get it out. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm going to figure this all out. But I am super duper stoked, super happy. Okay, bye guys. Okay. So I brought you over to my little setup, which is not the best setup yet. This was just me messing with it yesterday, but I wanted to go ahead and show you. So I installed all the needles yesterday, which these are the needles right here. I can't really see what I'm doing, but these are the needles. I have to install them myself. So the cylinders, as you saw, they just come like this. I also did the markings as well, which they just recommend using nail polish to do the markings. There's a file on the website, the Dean and Bean website, to help you mark your different size cylinders. So this one is a 60. It's not a 64, thankfully. So I'm glad I didn't go ahead and order another 60 because I was about to do that actually. This is a 60. I got a 72. I installed all this. I got it working. I actually had I made myself some weights. So my husband had some BBs. They recommend BBs for weights. So this is one weight I made. And then I went to make the second one. And I'm like, this thing is huge. Like, this is a pound and a half. So this is the medium weight. I ran out of BBs. And this is huge. I can barely get it in here because you would put it in the sock as you're knitting to weigh it down for tension. This is huge. So I think these BBs are too big. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and, oop, that's going to pop open. I'm going to switch this out and use like maybe some beans or something. I'm not sure. They do recommend BBs, but like I said, these ones are way too big. So I had that, and then it came with this I showed. So I did what it said. I had this all hooked up in the machine, and I was about to make my setup bonnet, and I got actually pretty decently far, and then it all went to crap. I had my yarn coming through here, and somehow it missed a whole bunch. So I had a whole loose strand, and then the stitches just started falling off, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a huge mess. I had a few other mishaps where I had dropped a couple stitches, but that was easy to fix. But this mess that I made was massive. So you know what, I took it all apart. I took the slip rings out, the ravel cord, which I figured out what that was for, and I took it all apart. And I'm just going to go ahead and restart. So all I have to do is put this all back on. Well, I need to get these. See, I have a problem with these latch hooks on these needles. They don't want to stay down. I think that's my biggest issue. I don't know why, if they need some special love or something. But yeah, I just need to get this all back on here. I know. That's what it looks like, and then you would just crank, but that's all going to come off. That's pretty much the gist of it, you know, and it'd feed in there and knit, knit, knit. I got a lot to do to figure this out, to make it work for me. Yep, hoping for the best. Hoping for the best, guys. But I'm excited that it's finally here. It's finally here. Now it's time for me to... Thankfully, next week is spring break. Next week is spring break, and I can have all the time to play with it. But yeah. Anyways, that is it. I'm going to let you guys go because I need to eat breakfast and get ready for work. But I do hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.